Yes, ma'am. I can see it.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Let me start the session. Can you please mute Rajesh?
Okay.
Rajesh.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Let me start here. Paint. So we are discussing here first web UI technologies. First today, this week. Here, web UI technologies we are discussing here. So under this web UI technologies, so first topic of our course is one is HTML. HTML 4 and 5 we discussed here. Then next, so we have to discuss 4 and 5. Then CSS 2 and 3 version. Then third one is the JavaScript. So that JavaScript version we'll discuss here. Then fourth one is jQuery. Then fifth one is Ajax. Then sixth one is Bootstrap. Then seventh one I'll discuss about the lessons as. And eighth one I'll discuss about Bootstrap lessons as responsive design. So this is my content. I'll cover it in web UI course. So after completion of this, if you want to join as front-end developer, you have to finish one more course. That is so if you want to join as a web UI site developer, you have to finish one more one. That is the framework of JavaScript. So on the top of the on the top of the JavaScript, we have present frameworks. Those are Angular, Angular framework, React framework, and Node.js. Node.js is one framework. Like this, we have so many frameworks we have here. Node.js, AngularJS, like this, we have so many frameworks. If you want to be a UI site developer, you have, if you know, along with that UI codes, if you know any of this framework, any one of the framework, if you perfect in that, then you can get, you can clear the UI site developer interview. But it is not included in our course. So this content is separate. If you want to join as Angular or React or Node, each topic will take 40 to 45 hours of sessions. So you may go with Angular or React or Node. That is your choice. So whatever is convenient for you, you can join in that course. Only this course I'll teach. This course what I'm highlighting here, that green color, that only I'll teach it. And to cover this content sake, duration of the course is duration is 30 to 35 hours of sessions. 30 to 35 hours of sessions. Usually I'll take it for this course. And completion of the course, I'll take project session. Generally, I'll take the project session here under this. So project session also we can take it here under this. Here we are discussing here web UI course, and under that first topic of our course is HTML. First day we'll go with HTML4. What is HTML? HTML is nothing but it's a hypertext markup language. Is a hypertext markup language is nothing but HTML. So under this HTML we usually write with the doc type. So doc type HTML, then here is my HTML root tag, HTML close. Generally we write like this, and inside this we can write here head start, head close, and here only we can write the body tag, body start, and the body close. Like this we can write it. Here is my head, and here only we can write the body. Inside this head, yeah, good evening, Anil. Here inside this head, generally we write the CSS code. CSS code we generally write here, and JavaScript code also we write here, and jQuery code also we write here. So Ajax code also we write here. Like this, generally we use the head section to include the script tag, that is for JavaScript, and style tag for CSS, Generally we use like this. Basic structure of HTML page, we usually write like this. Yeah, it is in sequential order. So actually HTML is nothing but it's a tag based programming language. Tag is nothing but it's an instruction to the browser. Your voice is not audible. Am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes.
Yes.
Only Anil not audible. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. Here, here we are discussing here first topic of our course is HTML. Under that, HTML is nothing but it's a tag based programming language. It's a tag based programming. HTML is nothing but it's a tag based programming. Tag is nothing but here tag based programming. Tag is nothing but it's an instruction to the browser. So we can give the instruction to the browser based on the tag. So these tags are in between the less than and greater than only we write the tag name like this. This is what tag name. We write it here, this tag we can write it in two types. One is pair tag, and the second one is unpaired tag. Unpaired tag. Two types of tags we can write it here. One is pair tag, another one is unpaired tag. This pair tag is if I start the tag name like this, then we can call it as pair tag. If I start the tag and end the tag like this, then we can call it as pair tag. And if I create my application, unpaired tag, generally we write it here, tag name, and here itself we write all attributes, and here itself we'll close it. This way we can write the unpaired tag. So we can write it here, pair tag and unpaired tag in our application. Pair tag is nothing but we have to add our tag. We have to I'll ask. Here pair tag means if I start the tag, I have to end the tag there itself. So based on that only we are using here doc type. So what is the use of the doc type? Yeah. Pair tag. So here we are writing here less than exclamation doc type. By that here we are writing one doc type tag. Because of this tag, we are giving instruction to the browser. We are writing a type of tag, doc type. Means we are writing the tag name. We are writing that HTML page. That HTML type is doc type. Means my document type is HTML. This instruction will be given to our HTML page using doc type. Second one is HTML tag. So HTML root tag and close tag. And we can write here head section, head start and head close. So like this we can write it here head tag and body tag. Yeah, so doc type has to be declared in the beginning. Next root tag is HTML. Yeah, doc type should be in the beginning. Even if you check this is go to training link. If you right click here and if you inspect here, you can see that link for yeah, you can see here. So starting tag is doc type. Then HTML. Here head. Next body. Same way I'll open other website. This some other website. Yeah, I'll zoom it. See here, first tag is doc type. Doc type. So we are using here doc type. Doc type is nothing but document type. We are using here doc type, and here is my HTML and head and body. Here is my HTML tag and this is my head. So inside this head, we can write it here meta tag and title tag and link tag. Like this, we are writing all the tags. And body tag, see here, if I don't write the head section, what happened to my application? Just I'm removing my head section, just click on delete. See here, my application is looking like this. Content is there, but there is no left and right alignment, no browser side functionality. That is by JavaScript. Just we are showing that output, but there is no proper alignment for the content. So if you design your web page like this, no one will use your web page. That's why we always use here. If you refresh here, you can see that doc type here, document type we are mentioning here, doc type. Here is my doc type, and under that we are writing here HTML head body. Here is my HTML tag, and this is my head tag, and this is my body tag. Here, if I remove the body of the body tag from my application, see, if I remove the head tag, there is no alignment. If I remove the body tag, so entire content also not showing here. Okay, this is because of head tag, and if I don't write the body tag, there is no body for my HTML content. If I don't write the head, so there is no head including files for my HTML application. Similar way, if you check for this application, here also you can see here, when you inspect element here, there is a slideshow of images. Here also you can see here, doc type HTML head body. Here, if I don't write the HTML tag, the purpose of HTML tag, see here, just all images are showing one after another, and my web page is like this. If I don't write like that, it is showing this type of output. Okay, so when I inspect it, and if I remove the body part of my application, if I remove the body part of my application, so by that, yeah, if I remove the body part of my application, you can see here, see, here I'm removing the body part of my application. Just click here, right click here, delete. I'm removing the body part. See here, if I don't write the body part for my application, it will show like this. This is about the doc type and HTML head body. Okay, just refresh. Similar way, here also I'm using here doc type HTML head body. Here is my HTML tag, so we can create my application like this. And here is the master cut, that application also showing like that same. So this way only we can create my application. If you check any application, it always starts with a doc type. We have to, under the doc type, we have to write the HTML root tag and head tag and body tag. We have to write doc type, HTML tag, body head close, and body tag start and close. This way only we have to write our HTML application. Suppose if I am developing my HTML application for some web page like this, browser. So I showed in the last session here, if you check here, some bubble will come. See, bubble is coming. When I click here, it will lost. See here, and again one more bubble will come. This type of things we can create it by jQuery. If I don't click it, when I go down, that bubble size is increasing, depends on the background color. See here, continuously that bubble size is increasing. And when I go down completely, when I reach to yellow, see here it is sitting on the yellow color. In the bottom we have yellow color. If I forcefully down from here, see, that will blast. Okay, so this way again, if you come up, it will show you one more bubble. When you go down, see here, it will blast. When you go up, one more bubble will come. When you go down, see here, it is sitting on the platform of yellow. See, it will blast. So this way we can create our applications by using jQuery. See here, this is one more application. How many times I'll refresh it, those many times it will show you different images. See, I'm refreshing my application. Every time it is showing that drink website, it's showing different colors. So one time pink color, one time green color, one time orange color. These 3 images, it will repeat for how many times you will refresh. So first it is showing green, yellow, then once again refresh it. See, some light green. Once again, if I refresh it, once again, see here, dark green, light green, yellow, orange, pink. So those images are repeating here. And when I go down, that can is coming up, content is moving background of this. See here, when the can is coming down, it will sit here. I can go down and I can read my content. See here, when I go down, how the cans are coming and sitting in their locations. These all are the slideshow. And here how I am rotating that content in the oval shape. That is also by jQuery. So this type of all the stuff we can create it by JavaScript, jQuery, Ajax. What I am explaining here in my UI content, with this content we can create all those. So what is the use with the Angular if I am able to create with this? If I am able to create all type of rich interface, so what is the purpose of this Angular? Please, anyone. Saujanya, Rajesh, Mahendra, Karthik Reddy. Iqbal, Saujanya Sai, Vivek Kumar. Yes, anyone, please respond. Anil, Ajit. Yes. So if I am able to create that type of rich interface by this, why should I learn Angular and React?
Yeah. Hello.
Yes. Yes, Vivek. Okay. Okay. So we are using here Angular React Node. So by this we are able to create our application. But if you use this Angular or React Node here, these all applications, what I am explaining here, basic codes, these all will comes under this all will be executed by only browser. This time we don't use any server. But when you go with the framework level, that time we use Node server. We use Node server to run our application. So Node server, we use it to create our application and run our application. That's why we use here Node server. That Node server sake have to use Node server, and with that Node server only we have to connect with each other. So that's why we use here Node server. Here we use the Node server. This Node server will executed by the browser. So by this we can understand. So we are using here some server application, means server side execution we do something. So some server side execution we do here. What is server side? What is client side? Bootstrap is a framework of HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So it is a framework of single page client applications. We can create it by this. And JavaScript, Angular and React all are depending on the JavaScript only. Angular, all those things will comes under JavaScript only. Okay, yeah, I think these all are the dots. Bootstrap, Bootstrap means it is a framework of HTML, ready-made framework we have. We'll discuss about that in that session. Here first, what is a front end? Front end means what is your primary page? When you enter your URL, you can see some page, right? That is what, when you enter google.com, you can see that google.com link, your home page. That home page, what we are seeing here, that is what home page of my application. Here I can show search bar and it will show you Google link. Google. So like this, it will show when I enter my URL like http://www.google.com. Whenever I enter google.com, I can see this type of output. Here I can enter something. So this something related output statements, content related output statements, I can show you in the next page. So how it is redirecting when I click on the search button? Whenever I click on the search button, how my page is redirecting to that next page? How it is happening? The next page. So for redirection sake, if you entered something and if your page is redirecting to some next page, and inside that next page it is showing all the links related to that that particular content. Suppose if it is showing that particular content related all URLs, it will show you that content related all URLs. It will show you here because of all URLs, a list of URLs it is showing here. So this is because of if you enter your content and when you click on the go button, your request will be submitted to server page. Server page will interact with the server page. When you click on the submit button, my request will go to the server page. So inside the server page, that server page is from the browser, we are redirecting to client page. So client page to server page. This server page may be a Java page, maybe a PHP page, maybe a .NET page. So my page will connect with any one of the server page. So if you want to create your rich interface, rich UI interface, you have to use here only. Just using web UI technologies, you can create rich interface. But when you submit your request, that time your request will reach to server page. Inside the server page, we write the code to connect with the database. So database related code, we write it here. So database related code, generally we write it here inside this. So database related code we write here. So because of that database code, because of that database code here, because of that database code, I can able to retrieve the data from the DB. So once I go to the DB, that DB request will reach to, again that request will response will back to server page. That server page will interact with one response will given to UI page. That UI page will give the output for our application. This way our application will continue. From my front end page to server page to UI page. This interaction sake, here is my front end UI page. This is my UI page. UI page is interacting UI home page. And here it is UI only, but it is showing all the links page, all the links. So when you click on this particular link, you can redirect to that site. See here, if you enter google.com, I enter here google.com. By that I can show you that Google site. I'm searching for here toys. So toys related shops and toys related links it is showing here. When I click on that particular link, I can redirect to that particular page. So I'm redirected. This is how it is happening in the back end. We are connecting our application with when you click on the go button, it is connecting with server. Server will connect with the database. Database will give the result to server. Server will respond to our page, and that's why we are showing all the links page to user. And from that link, if you click any of the link, you can redirect to one more next page. So like that we can create multiple applications. Multiple URLs will redirect to multiple web applications. So for this we are using here front end to server to database. Here if you check here oracle.com, Oracle create account page. So this time you can see that create account page. So how our application is created like this, that create account page we can create it here. See, this is what create account. Whenever I click on the submit button, here whenever I click on the submit button, whenever I click on the create account, so it will create the account for my application, but my front end is interacting with JSP. JSP is nothing but Java server page. And similar way, here my application is connecting with Oracle, and here if I am connecting here Facebook page, my Facebook request. My request will reach to Facebook page. Here, if I enter my username and password, or if I want to create my account for my application, I can create my account for this. So when I fill my application form, I can go to the create account page. So login.php page, something we can redirect here. If I click on the forgot, identify. If I click on the login device. If I click on this, here search cancel, forgotten account. See here, login.php. Means my front end page is connecting with the server of PHP. That PHP to MySQL database or Oracle database, it will connect. Here is my Oracle page. This Oracle page is connecting with database. By that, it will connect with that front end page is connecting with Oracle. From that Oracle, we are getting that output. Here, same way, if you check here, W3 schools, this is one default.asp or svg.path.asp. ASP is nothing but active server page, this front end only, but it is connecting with ASP.NET. Means it is a .NET, Microsoft product. So every page, every web browser, web application will be connected with one server language. That server will connected with database. By that only we can see the, you can check your inbox, you can check your mails, you can check your list of posts, all those things you can see it when your user page is interacting with the server page, server to database. If there is an interaction, then only you can get the output. Otherwise, you cannot see any output for your application. Just you can read only content for the application. As of now, is it clear?
Yes.
Thank you. All of you? Vivek, Saujanya, Rajesh, Iqbal, Mahendra, Karthik, Anil, Ajit.
Yes, ma'am, it's clear.
Yeah, we can. Without framework only we can create our application, but framework is some special purpose. If we use the framework, it will be well and good. Even without framework also we can create application.
Clear.
Yeah, that's it for today. We'll meet tomorrow for the continuation of the course. So we recorded. Yeah, tomorrow this link only. We'll continue on this link. Same link. You can join at 9 o'clock and I'll continue like this. So remaining content, what content I'm going to continue tomorrow, that list of contents I explained, right? That content related each topic and that brief information I'll explain you in tomorrow's session. If you have any doubts, you can ask now. Otherwise, we'll end the session. Any doubts?
Ma'am, the class will go in a project basis, or after completing the course, it will do the projects.
After completion. Meanwhile, once I start the JavaScript, that day onwards, I'll discuss JavaScript. A project session on the weekend. Normally, it is Monday to Friday session. Once I start the JavaScript topic, that weekend onwards, we'll do project. Parts of project will do. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other doubts?
Okay. No.
No. Okay. So we'll meet tomorrow for the continuation of the course. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.